So full disclosure, this is going to include spoilers for the season as well as the game part 2. So the season, it's, in terms of the acting and the cinematography and the directing and the settings and the special effects, all of it is amazing. All of it is fantastic. Pedro Pascal, Bella Ramsey, for as much shit as they get. And Caitlin Dever, the little bit that we get to see of her. Isabella Merced. Amazing. Everybody is fantastic. But the problem is, with season 2, is that it strays too far from the game. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Season 1 strayed from the game. It gave us more backstory than the game gave us. Like with the episode with Bill, that alone is a masterpiece. That was amazing. But they do not give us that in season 2. They stray a lot from the game. We do get some mirror images between season 2 and part 2 of the game, and it does work. It works phenomenally. But when they go away from it, it does not work. In the game, The Last of Us Part 2, it is equal amounts an Ellie story and an Abby story. We will play as Ellie, we will play as Abby. It's equal. Season 2 is all Ellie. We do get to see Caitlin Dever's Abby in a little bit of the first episode, a lot of bit in the second episode, and then she shows up in the final episode. That's it. It's mostly Ellie. And it just doesn't work. And it's just straying from the game. You know, when Joel is killed by Abby and her crew, in the game, it's Joel and his brother Tommy. They're together. In the show, it's Joel and Dina. And it gives Dina more of a personal connection to the hunt for Abby in Seattle. But at the same time, it's not as personal. Like, it's nowhere near as personal. Because Dina knows Joel because she's worked with him in the past. But taking away the extremely personal connection of Tommy being with Joel during his murder, it just absolutely loses the connection. And something else that is absolutely lost. Ellie finds out about what Joel did in Salt Lake City to save her. She finds that out by going to Salt Lake City, by going to the hospital and finding everything out herself. And she confronts Joel in Salt Lake City, in front of the hospital. And in the game, it is an absolutely powerful moment. In the show, it's literally a throwaway scene on Joel's front porch. She just approaches him and says, "Hey, tell me the truth." And he tells her the truth. And it does not give the same impact. Like, not even close. And for me, it takes away from the original story. And one of the benefits of the game and switching between Ellie and Abby in the story and playing as Ellie and Abby is how everything connects. So when it's just Ellie in season 2, nothing connects. Now season 3 is said to be an Abby story. We're going to get Abby's side of the story, which, that's great. Caitlin Dever, I'm sure she's going to be amazing. But it's not going to work because it's not 50-50 like it is in the game. The final episode, when Ellie makes it to the aquarium, it just feels so rushed, and it makes no sense because we have not met the characters that she kills. So there is zero impact when they die. There is absolutely zero impact when Ellie kills this pregnant woman. It just makes no sense. We meet both of these characters and we get to know them throughout the game as we're playing. So when Ellie kills them, there's a huge impact. So when Ellie finds out she kills a pregnant woman, the impact is bigger. It's huge. When it happens in the season finale of season 2, it's just like, oh, she killed a pregnant woman. Who the hell is this? So it's just, they take away the impact, the gravity, the brevity, the weight. They take away the weight of the story, of the kills, by making season 2 a solely Ellie story. If they did like 2 episodes Ellie, 2 episodes Abby, and then an episode of Ellie, and then an episode of Abby, if they mixed it up like they did in the game, it would have more impact. It would make more sense. It would not feel as rushed. But because they made season 2 just Ellie, it's just not as good. Like, this is a major step down from season 1. It's a huge step down. And it's incredibly disappointing how they would stray so far from the narrative of the game. Because to me, it ruins it. Now, like I said in the beginning, the acting, the settings, the directing, the cinematography, the special effects, all amazing. But it is all just ripped away by the story. And the scars, the Seraphites, they're made out to be these sympathetic characters, when in the game, they are not. They are not at all sympathetic characters. So it's like what are you doing? So as a player of The Last of Us Part 2, as someone who loved The Last of Us Part 2, I wasn't one of those people who got all pissy about Abby and killing Joel and playing as Abby. I saw the game for what it was. Just a phenomenal continuance of the narrative. I wasn't mad about anything because everything about the game itself was great. But the fact that they would stray so far from it to do season 2 is just so incredibly disappointing. So because everything else is great, I'm obviously not going to fail The Last of Us Part 2, but because the story, because they butchered it so much, I'm I'm gonna give The Last of Us. The Last of Us season 2. I'm gonna give it a D. Did you enjoy the review? Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to see more movie and TV reviews, along with reaction comedy shorts. Join the channel membership for just $1.99 a month to be able to watch all videos before the public with early access. Feel free to leave a comment to discuss your thoughts on the movie or show, and I will see you next time.